Hey everybody, I just got back a 140 card bulk submission that I had sent off in early August. So I did see the grades pop, but I'm going to open them for the first time, so I haven't looked at them yet. So it seems like it's so long ago that I sent these, but it's time to go ahead and look at them and see what I got. So nothing too really high end in here, but we are going to have some players that are doing well now and some players that are probably not doing not so well or are injured. I know I do have some 2018 Topps Update Soto cards and Acuña's also. So we'll go ahead and pop these guys open. I had a gem rate of only about 60% on this submission, but I did have some cards with centering that I was taking a chance on whether or not they would have gone ahead and gemmed out. So I got 60%, so it's not what I'm accustomed to, but it's still going to be some cool cards in here. So we'll see what we have. So if you're interested in any of these cards, feel free. We're starting off with the 2018 update just in this box by pure chance. So let's go ahead and see what we have. I use PC Sports Cards out of New York for my group subs. You know, obviously everything's on a pause right now with PSA. Everything's on a pause right now. So first card I got is a Ronald Acuña. This one's a PSA 9. 2018 Topps Update. And upper right corner has slight white, so that could be why that came back a 9. We have another Acuña that came back a 9. 2018 Topps Update. Another Acuña that came back a 9. I thought I had like 5 or 6 in the submission on this one. We had for this submission, I was just looking at cards that I kind of had sitting around that I wasn't selling, that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to send them in and get them graded. This is still, this was August, so I think these were like 14 or 15 bucks a card for each card for the submission. So this 2019 Bowman Prospects Chrome, Anthony Siegler of the Yankees. This one's numbered to 5. This one was, what is this again? Oh, 3 of 5. 3 of 5, that came back as a gem. 2019 Topps Heritage, Wander, minor league missing name. You can see it's missing the name on the bottom there. That came back a 9. Those are tough with the gray corners. We had a Tim Tebow, recently retired. Missing name, that came back a 10. We have a 2019 Topps Series 2 Fernando Tatis Jr. I think this was the lowest grade in the submission. This came back in near mint to mint 8s, and you can see in the upper left corner, you can see that white there. That's probably enough to go ahead and do that. That came back in 8. We have these are from the retail factory sets. Yeah, Vlad Jr. Gem 10 2019 Topps Complete Set, and that's batting. Another Vlad that came back at 10. Fielding from the complete sets, and we had a Tatis white jersey from the complete sets that came back at 9. I'm not sure how that one got a 9. That one, I remember looking at that one, and that one looked good. Alonso complete set came back at 10. A couple basketball cards in here. Jeez, I must have really been looking at the bottom of stuff when I was sending this one in, because I don't have too much basketball at all. Panini Prism. You can tell how much I do basketball. Romeo Langford Silver Prism, that came back with a 9 rookie card. I couldn't even tell you. I don't follow basketball, so I can tell you how he's doing. Tyler Harrow. Ball behind back. That is a Prism. I know he had a good run in the playoffs last year. That came back a 10. The Zion insert, instant impact insert, come back a 9. 2020 Topps Series 2 1985 insert. Luis Robert had one come back a 10, one come back a 9. 10 and a 9. We had 2020 Bowman Chrome Miguel Vargas auto coming back a 9. I had a standard submission. I had an orange auto number to 25 of his that came back a 10. 2020 Bowman Chrome Blue Shimmer Robert Puason of the Oakland A's. That's number to 150. That came back a 9. 2020 Topps Nico Horner rookie card, Series 1. That came back at 9. These are not out of the factory sets. These were out of pack pulled Series 1. Pack pulled Series 1 from last year. Again, all these cards were sent off in August. I think the submission date was actually August 1st, and it took about 8 months for them to pop. So that was box number 1. Again, we're looking at 140 total cards in this submission. Let's see what's in box number 2. And we're starting it off. Get in the right order. Another Nico. This one also came back at 9. So Nico Horner, Series 1 rookie card at 9. We have another Nico Horner. 1, 2, 2 that came back gems. Tons of my Cubs, which are very, very, very horrible to watch right now. 2019 Finest base Mike Trout, coming back at 10. And again, in this submission, I was just looking for cards that I had sitting around that I'm like, you know what, I might as well sub them, because at the time, I think it was like $14 a card. 2019 Topps Mini. Wait a second. Is it an actual Mini? Good, it is a Mini. This is from the... Wait a second. No, it's not a Mini. This is mislabeled. This says 2019 Topps Mini Mike Trout 1984 All-Stars Gem 10. That's definitely not a mini card. That's a normal size card. So that's a mislabeling. Either I put that in, but I'll have to send that back to get reslabbed and relabeled. We have a 2019 Topps Chrome Mike Trout 1984. The next one's a nice card. I like the next one. 1984 insert. One came back at 9. One came back at 10. That's one thing with Mike Trout. Anything Mike Trout, send off to get graded. We have next 2 cards are nice cards. 2020 Bowman Chrome. These are the Mega Box Target base cards. Jason Dominguez coming back at Gem 10, and then also the same Bobby Witt Jr. coming back at Gem 10 too. That's nice. Seeing both those. We have Anthony Volpe Mega Box Auto coming back at 10. Luis Robert. This is the also from the Bowman Chrome Mega Box. Purple Refractor coming back at 10. That is numbered to 299, I believe. Where's the number out here? Yeah, wait. I thought these were numbered to 299, but I'm not seeing a number. But maybe it's just purple without a number. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 250. I'm sorry, 250. Tough to see in the double reflection. We had these are 2020 Topps Heritage Action cards. I had Pete Alonso, came back at 9. I had 1, 2 Juan Sotos. That's his first Heritage Action. They came back 10s. 2020 Topps Finest Jesus Luzardo Auto Green Wave Refractor. Came back at 9. 2020 Finest Gavin Lux Auto. Came back at 9. 2020 Gypsy Queen Gavin Lux Auto coming back at 9. 2018 Bowman Juan Soto Prospects Chrome coming back at 9. That was the only one of this one I had sitting around. I had all these 2018 Bowman too, and I know I have more in here. 2019 Topps Chrome Update Vlad Jr. coming back at 9. Again, my the gem rate, I was somewhere in the ballpark of 60% on the submission, but like I said, there were a lot of cards where I was like, you know what, I'm not selling it. You know, I was getting a lot of low ball offers, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna send it in, just get it graded, see what happens. You know, I don't know if I would do the same with the new grading prices that are in effect, but with the prices at the time when I submitted this, they were, like I said, $14 a card. So on to the next box. Got some Topps Heritage in here. Ooh, Allen and Ginter X. So we have a Pete Alonso 2019 Topps Allen and Ginter X online exclusive. Had 2 of them both come back 10s. These are tough grades because of those black borders. Tatis, all 9s, right? Yeah, boo. These are the 2019 Allen and Ginter. These are the hot box cards. They're the gold border cards. These all came back 9. I remember I sent in maybe about 10 or 12 of these total coming up. The centering I knew was kind of suspect on these, but that was how those cards were. So I bet the gem rate on those is pretty low just because centering overall was pretty rough on those. We have Vlad Juniors, and again, centering, I had 1, 2, 3. All came back 9 mints. A lot of 9 so far. We have Alonso, same thing, 2019 Allen and Ginter Hotbox. Coming back a 9. Let's see what we got here. Vlad Jr. Hey, Luis Robert. 2019 Topps Chrome Update. Vlad Jr. We had 1, 9, 1, 10. I think there was another 9 in another box that we just saw too. 2018 Bowman Paper. Luis Robert. Coming back a 10. 2019, another 2019 Topps Chrome Update Vlad, coming back a 10. 2019 Finest, and these were Vlad Jr.'s first cards in a Topps release that year. I think this came out before Stadium Club that year. Both those came back 10s. We have some Heritage Actions here. We have, oh, they're all, wow, all Jordans. Looks like we have, so this is 2020 Topps Heritage Jordan Alvarez Action. 1, 2, 3 9s and a 10. Tough cards just because these black borders. Really tough to get graded and come back well, but at least I got 1 gem out of that group. And something tells me that overall, with those being graded, that 9s are going to dominate. 10s are, not going to be too common just because of those borders. On to the next box. Love shipping in these boxes. Save these boxes. I wish I could find these box sizes to actually purchase, but I've looked high and low and they are impossible to find. Hey, there's somebody who's doing good right now. So Bo Bichette, 2020 Topps Series 1 rookie card, 10. We have a 9. I think I have some more of him too. So we have Bo Bichette, 10 and a 9. Again, these were out of packs. These were not out of the factory sets. I submitted a bunch out of factory sets also. And I think probably in about 3 months, I have Baseball's Finest. I have, I think, 20 Bo Bichettes I submitted out of that. We have Jordan Alvarez, 2020 Series 1. This was a tough grade too. All 3 of these came back at 10. These cards were always tough because the lower left corner on lower left back corner on everything always had whites. Always had white. So that card, until the factory sets fix that. We got some Gavin Lux, 2020 Series 1. We have more than a few, it looks like. Wow, I submitted a lot of him. Let's see how we did. 9 Gavin Lux. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9 came back 10s. So that's cool. I don't remember if I submitted any of him out of factory sets. But that's cool. We got 8 out of 9 tons. Some of the Facebook groups I've been seeing, people have been selling those, I think, for about $50 all day long. Again, if there's anything you see that you're interested in, shoot me a message, reach out to me. You have, where are we at, camera? All these ways to get a hold of me. Send me a message. 2018 Topps Chrome Acuna rookies. 3 of them. 2 10s and a 9. Nice. Again, these were cards, I literally found these just sitting around, and I'm like, wasn't getting any offers on them. I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and submit it. So we have Acuna Chrome rookie 10. I have no idea what that's going for. Another one that's a 10. And then we have one that's a 9. Sweet. And we have a 2019 Bowman. These are out of retail. I think it's like 3. There's certain type of packs. I think it's like a 3-pack bundle. I think it was like $10 for 3 packs, and they would have like 2 or 3 of these camo paper parallels in there. And these came back. So this one came back at 10. That's nice. I had that sitting in a U-Pick listing for like $14.99. I had it sitting, I think, for probably about 4 or 5 months. It didn't get touched. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to submit it. So, and it came back at 10. And it's a Wander Bowman. First Bowman. I don't know what the camels are going for, but I know the chromes are going for, you know, almost $200 a pop now on those. So a little over halfway. Let's see what this one holds. Oh, Topps Mini. These are an online Topps exclusive. So another guy that's hurt, Eloy Jimenez. Topps Mini, 2019 Topps Mini. Both came back 10s. That's his Series 2 rookie card mini. I can't remember what the print run was on these, but I'm thinking around 500 was the print run on those cards. And I have a lot of these because I bought a lot of these. So we have Vlad minis. Let's see what we have here. 4 Vlad minis. We have 3. This would have been the no number, or no? Yeah, I think that one. I think that was the no number one out of Series 2, and then this one was the updates, the one that you would find in update. Yeah, and we got 4 10s. So all the Vlads came back 10s. That's pretty cool. I didn't get a chance. I totally missed out on the sale of the minis this year. Fun cards to open. I still have a ton of them. I think I have a 5,000 count box full of mini cards. Alonso's. 3 of them, minis, all coming back 10s. Like I said, the cool thing about these, print run really low. I think like for the base it was around 500 cards. Okay, Fernando Tatis minis, and we have a bunch of him too. Let's see, we got 4, all coming back 10s. So these are the Series 2, and then these are the card that you would find in update. So I had 4 of those, all coming back 10s. And I think he is back today, actually, just getting off the disabled list, or off the 10-day injured list today to go ahead and play. Some more 2019 Allen and Ginter X. So we have a Tatis, 3 Tatis, and these are tough because of black borders and centering. 2 comeback 9s, and we have 1 comeback at 10. So that's cool. I got at least 1 10 in there. Vlad Jr., same thing, and an Alonso. So we got all 9s across the board. Which honestly really aren't bad grades for those cards, just because of the those black borders. Those are really, really tough. Okay, 2.5 more boxes left. More Heritage action. Another Yordan Alvarez. There were 5 in the submission, I guess, and this one came back a 9. We have some Nico Horners actions. 1 came back a 10, 1 came back a 9. Again, really tough because those black borders. And we have some Bo Bichette's, 2 of them, 1 a 10, 1 a 9. He is off to a fast start. He's got 4 homers already this year. Gavin Lux, 2 of them. Both came back 9s. Aristides. I don't even know what this guy's up to. 10 and a 9 on the Aristides action. And we have Heritage Chrome Refractor, number to what, 570? 571. Pete Alonso. That came back in 8. What? Must be some surface stuff on this one. Centering was pretty decent. And got some weight on one of the corners in the back. So that could have been part of it. We have a Trout Chrome Refractor that came back a 9. That's also numbered to 571. We had 2020 Heritage. This is a Chrome number to 999, I believe. Yep, 999. The Cubs, Nico Horner, Adbert Alzolay. That came back a 10. Purple. Okay, these are the 2019 Topps Heritage Purple Refractor. I had a set up, I think, listed for, I don't know, $149.99 or something like that. Nobody bought the set, so I'm like, you know, there's 4 or 5 rookies in here I'd want to submit. We had the Hira Purple. That came back a 10. Eloy Purple came back a 10. Alonso Purple came back a 10. Tatis Purple came back a 10. And Vlad, purple, came back a 10. So that probably would have been a good set to buy for $149.99. Two more random Bo Bichette Series 1 rookies, one a 10, one a 9. I know I got some 2018 update Juan Soto's in one of these boxes coming up, because I know I submitted like 4 of those or 5 of those. I had 4 or 5 Sotos, 4 or 5 Acuñas just sitting in a box because I was going to put together some sets, the 2018 update, and I just never got around to it. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just go and submit them. I'm never going to build those sets, obviously. Ooh, another Wander. So I had a 10 Camo Wander. This one's a 9. First Bowman. Yeah, it's got some lower left, lower right, not perfect, but those were tough cards I remember too from the green. Oh, we got some 2019 Bowman Draft. Adley Rutschman, some base. These are base. We got 2 10s and a 9. First Bowman Adleys. I got it right before they raised prices. I got a bunch of 2020 draft refractors and base in a submission. And I'll see those back maybe when 2021 Bowman Draft comes out. This is the Adley Rutschman refractor. This one came back in 9. Andrew Vaughn Bowman Draft refractor. This one came back in 10. Getting some time with the White Sox now. Ooh, Gleiber. See what we got here. Oh, yep. So I submitted him out of that group too. So what do we got? 4 Gleyber Torres, 2018 update rookies, 3 9s and 1 10. At a standard submission that I just got a few weeks back, that I had a rainbow foil that came back at 10 of Gleyber from 2018 update. Juan Soto, ooh, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10. Hey, how about that? So 5 Sotos, I had 4 10s. So cool. It's crazy. I remember I opened up so much 2018 update. I remember selling lots of like 5 and 10 count, and even 25 count Juan Soto, Acuñas, Gleyber Torres, Shohei Ohtani for like $4 or $5 a pop. It's absolutely crazy. And now you guys all know the pricing of those. But hey, 4 10s on Soto. That's cool. That is cool. I will take that. I didn't see any Acuña 10s in update. Had a lot of 9s. So, and speaking of Acuña, here we go. So we have an Acuña base 9, Acuña base 9. Hey, we got 1 gem Acuña. That's cool. That one I'm going to save, because it's the only one that I got that gemmed. I had 4 9s and a 10, it looks like, on Acuña, or maybe 5 9s and a 10. So cool. We got 1/2 a box left. That was a solid box with those Sotos, that gem. Again, the overall gem rate was somewhere around 60%, but I wasn't expecting it to be. Normally I've been getting around 75% for a little better gem rates, but I knew with this one, just some of those cards with centering and the black border, it was 50-50. The cards, they look good to me, but it was 50-50 whether or not they were going to count. This is the last box. So again, it was a 140 card submission. Another great job by PC Sports Cards of packing everything up. 2018 Bowman Prospects paper. Luis Robert. These both came back 9s. I had a 10 in one of the other boxes. 2018 Bowman Prospects Chrome. Gleyber Torres. 2 10s. We got some 2018 Bowman Prospects Chrome Acuña. That came back at 10. 2018 Bowman Prospects Chrome Alonso coming back at 9. I had a ridiculous amount of like paper and chrome 2018 in Bowman just sitting in a box. And we have Tatis, 2018 Bowman Prospects Chrome Tatis, 10 and a 9 on this. And the last card is a 2020 Bowman Chrome Ezekiel Duran Speckle Refractor. This one was numbered in $2.99. It came back at 10. Cool. And that's all she wrote for this submission. Again, 140 cards, and it was roughly 60% gem rate on it. So for turnaround time, again, 8 months when it was received. So probably they're out of my possession for probably about 9 months total. So hey, thanks for watching. Again, if you're interested in any of these, go ahead and hit me up in any of the venues below, or send me a message here on YouTube. Everybody.